Hi, this is Valerie with Gimme Lip and More. So, oh goodness, so this video is very different. and for those of you that have been following along, I don't even know where to start. So, I was in a long-term relationship and it ended. And, there's nothing I can do about it. It's done, it's over. It sucks because that's not what I expected, but you move on, right? So, with that being said, I am 49 and I have entered the world of online dating. Oh my gosh. Some days are just, well, I don't know. You have to approach it with a unique sense of humor because there are so many different types of people out there, and so one guy, we were talking and he picked me up from my house and we went to the movies and it was great. It was a great time. I don't know. He didn't say anything afterwards and I wasn't going to say anything afterwards. And after, I don't know, I can't even remember how many hours, but I was like, well, that's nice, and block. Because I don't know. I don't have time. If you're not interested, then I don't want to be sitting there waiting. I mean, I'm like, okay, thank you, next, because that's just where I am at this point in my life. I really, really, absolutely did love my ex and it didn't work. So these guys that I don't know, that I have no relationship with, it's much easier to just go, okay, that was nice. So then there was this other gentleman, very, very polite. We had things in common. I was very excited. We went out to dinner. We like some of the same things, very creative, because I like the Renaissance festivals and costumes, and he enjoyed making hats and photography, and man, I could have talked to him for 1,000 hours. And we had dinner and it was great. And the next day he was like, oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. But again, he never said, oh, well, let's go out again, or let's do this again, or I don't know. If I'm going to do something, then I'm going to meet you and I'm going to see you again, and or not. And he never said anything. So then I just went, oh, okay, block. So that's my online dating experience so far. Though there is some interesting things. One of the, I can't even think of the name of it. One of the things, the young lady has to contact the gentleman first. And I saw this gentleman's profile and I was like, wow, I would like to talk to him. So I did. I said, hi. That's it. Just hi. There are no photos on my dating profile that are insane or like inappropriate or show like cleavage or anything, like that, because I'm not trying to attract those types, right? And it says that I am not looking for hookups or one night stands. I've made that clear, or so I thought. But I don't think these people always read. And I think even if they read, I don't think everyone cares. Because, so I write the gentleman, I say, hi. And the reply I get is, spit or swallow. And I was like, block. Yeah, so you do have those out there too. And I'm sure there's someone that will be just so happy to spit or swallow for him. But it's just not me. It's not me. It's not today, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to that point. But not today. And again, I have to laugh because, you know, I never thought I would find myself in this situation. And so here I am. And sometimes it's really, really funny. I'm going to show you a video that was made.
All right, we are off. Do you see that big ball of light shining behind me, Valerie? That's actually not the sun. That is the light of my awesomeness emanating from my very body, just for you.
Just cracks me up. And I really wanted to meet this guy because he could make me laugh. He could make me laugh, and he was so funny, and he would flirt, but it wasn't gross. You know, there was a good balance there, and he was funny, and I was looking forward to meeting him. We had decided we would go ahead and meet, and somehow religion and politics came up. I got blocked. So just so you know, the blocking isn't going just one way, right? But I kept this video because, you know, he definitely made an impression, a good impression, and I really did want to meet him. And I did not have the same hard feelings that he had in relationship to the religious, political things. But obviously my opinions did not match his, and he could not be one of the people that are like, okay, we can agree to disagree, and I respect your opinion. And no, it was block. So yeah. So there we are. And then, oh my goodness, there's just some of the opening lines. One of them, he wrote to me first, and I will go ahead and put what he wrote about texting and driving and tickets, because, you know, just sometimes I really do, what's the word I'm looking for? Value a man with a sense of humor and a creative streak, and that can flirt but not be disgusting. There's some balance out there. And then the very last part of this video is she's become a friend, but I met her in the hospital. I took care of her, and she's a wonderful, brilliant young lady, and she made a video, and I'm going to include that in my video because, you know, she just makes some really good points about dating today, you know. And so it's not just about age or race or anything else. It seems like women, and I'm sure men have issues too. I just have no idea what they are because I don't have a penis, so I have no idea. You know, me and my vagina here, we don't understand the world of the penis. So yeah. Don't understand it. But anyway, so I'm going to share her video that she made because hair in my mouth. Yay. I am going to share the video that she made because she made really good, valid points that I can't say it.
So, I've noticed a pattern of late. I'm not really sure how to respond to it. It's more puzzling than anything. See, it's been brought to my attention that men don't think I give them chances. Let me explain. Recently, I was talking to a guy romantically, and things just kind of fizzled out for me. Didn't really see it going anywhere. So I backed off and moved around. Now, he reached out to me a little later, and I didn't really feel the need to respond. And he reached out again. Still, I didn't really feel the need to respond. And finally, things came to a bit of a head, and he littered my DMs with a bunch of different messages. Now, when this happens, which has happened on several different occasions, I usually just kind of scroll through the messages and then delete them. So as I was scrolling through his, I noticed one common phrase that keeps popping up. He said, "You didn't even give me a chance." Fellas, when you ask for my number and I give you the real one, or you ask if I'd like to do something sometime, and I say yes, that's your chance. That's your shot. Now, I will never dictate what a guy does with the shot he's given. If you want to go to a Michelin-starred restaurant and then the theater, well, all right. If you want to go to a Cubs game and then grab pizza, sure. If you want to go bungee jumping off the arch, I'm down. If you want to go to McDonald's, then head to the park and have a McPicnic, I'm game. I'm not really that concerned about what we do, more so as I'm concerned about how we interact while we're doing it. Now, if at any point we get to where you don't have the time, or you cancel 2 or 3 times, or I text you and you don't respond, that's fine. You've now shot your shot and you missed. Now, when you cycle back around to message me, which they all inevitably do, well, 8 out of 10 I'll say do, you message me, I will leave you on red. If I see you in public, I will give you the universal white man greeting. If you speak to me in public, I will speak to you, as there are no hard feelings. It's just my energy is now delegated elsewhere. Case in point, the night that young man decided to do dramatic backflips in my DMs, I visited a new gym. And in that new gym, I made a new friend. That new friend and I have new plans this coming week. Now, I don't mention that to make it sound like, honey, I'm out here, these men are at me, I'm in demand, baby. No, nothing like that. It's just to simply keep things in perspective. You see, I'm a human being on planet Earth. There's billions of us here. Plenty of opportunities. So, same goes for you. If you're fretting over finding that special someone, don't. Odds are you'll find someone that likes your smile enough to want to be a part of making you do so every day. This should also serve as a reminder to not get too comfortable with the position you hold in someone's life. Also, to not get too full of yourself to think that you can't be replaced by somebody with a better bench and bigger biceps. That's all. Happy hunting, kids.
Plus, she's gorgeous. She's beautiful. And, it just makes you think. And she's young. She's young, beautiful young lady. And she's having, similar issues. So I was like, wow. Because sometimes you think, well, it's me. I'm to this, or I'm to that, or I'm to the other thing. Bottom line is, people of, I guess, either gender will or will not commit to you on a certain level, even for just talking or online chatting or whatever, and some of these people they have no follow through, they lack a lot of things. Though there is a gentleman that I am currently talking to that is holding my interest, but we'll see. He may watch this video and decide, hell no. And I'm taking that chance because you know what? I want to give hope to the women that are in the same boat that I'm in this week. That here you are, you're dating. You find yourself in this world of dating, and the rules are quite interesting. And even when you think you're being clear and upfront, there are so many people that it doesn't seem like they don't care. So then at some point in time, you have to go ahead and set your boundaries and decide, okay, this is the kind I will or will not talk to or date, or what my expectations are, and then just stick to it. Because even though, I may be dating the rest of my life, this may become a series, y'all. Yeah, dating in Deep South Texas. This might just become a series. Who the hell? I almost said something that started with an F. Yeah. And I don't normally say any profanity on my channel, but that just almost came out of my mouth. Yeah, because that's about how dating makes me feel sometimes. It is some crazy, effed up. Yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And all my favorites have returned. And I hope you enjoy these things, you know. And let me know what you think about the video that my friend does, because, you know, I would love to encourage her to give us some more advice, because I think she's very wise for a young lady of her age. She's wise for a lady of any age, but you know, when you're young, you don't always have everything together. And I think she's great. So, and I hope to see each and every one of you again soon. Bye.